Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NGT Season 5 qualifying matches. I am your host, Scaramsax, and I will be co-commentating with the owner of the NGT, which is Arsonistt90. Say hello.
Hey guys, what's up?
Alright, so for this qualification match today, we are going to be seeing Team Pro go up against Evolution, aka Evo.
You
So,
know Team Evolution, yeah, I'm
oh,
sorry about that.
no,
I
you
just
could
want to say
go, that was my fault.
Team Pro did win the tournament and they are champions. And this is kind of pretty much, it's a rematch for them if you think about it.
Yeah, I was actually just about to say that. It seems like it's a little bit of a rival rematch going on here. Um, like I said, I mean, Evolution held pretty good for themselves against Team Pro, so I'm kind of interested to see if they're gonna redeem themselves from last time. But for the defense, we are gonna see an Echo, a Mira, a Pulse, and looks like we have a pretty standard attacking team lineup, so everything looks good. They're gonna go for an Armory take.
This will be clear which team is attacking.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
For the attacking team, we have Team Pro, and actually, yeah, Team Pro, just making sure. And for the defensive side, we have Team Evolution.
Deadly Zodiac was, I believe he was one of the slayers on the map for the tournament. Let's see if he could do anything better. And if you remember, they did lose against them, but they had, what, it's been 2 weeks now, so maybe they changed up their game. They know what they're going for, and let's see if they could bring something back.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, no, typically for Evolution, we see Deadly, Fruitina, and even Reaper on the slaying end of their team, but looks like since Reaper's not here, looks like Deadly's gonna opt to go for Echo, which is a support player.
Attackers have dropped.
So I don't know if he's gonna try to stay out with that or if he's gonna just hold down objective with that. But for the defense, we are gonna see for the defense. Looks like Sodi and OhRaez are gonna hold down this CCTV TV room, while looks like Team Pro is gonna try to make their way in there. Looks like for the most part right now, it's a little bit of a slower push. They're just focusing on trying to keep the angles.
They gotta remember not to do that, because remember, Team Pro does use the pink, so if they also an objective, they might not hold out long.
Looks like he will get spotted out here. Mr. Pro and Sodi trading out shots. Looks like both of them will take heavy damage. OhRaez is going to actually run out on Mr. Pro. However, Cookies is actually going to pick that up onto Pulse, barely saving Mr. Pro's life. He knows Sodi's still in there, and he just got droned out, so he knows that his position is compromised, and he knows that he has no way out. So I'm kind of interested to see if Sodi's actually going to be able to try to make his way out, or if he's just going to slay his way out of there.
Mr. Pro might actually need a reset right now.
Yeah, actually, Mr. Pro is going to pick up that kill onto Sodi with the frag grenade. Very nice kill. Looks like Team Pro has gained control over the CCTV area, and it looks like, well, Mr. Pro's going to try to hold down this hallway. Cookies is going to open up the main door.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped.
This is exactly what we've seen last time. They take over the CCTV. Two of their roamers are gonna go from the back and pinch Team Evolution.
Yep, and just like you said, Arsonistt, looks like Pro is going to get a reset, and he will get picked up here by Thermite. Alright, looks like Thatcher and Mira are trading shots back and forth on this wall. Nothing too interesting yet. However, Me is gonna get pre-fired by Unseen. Paul's gonna try to open up that mirror. However, it is banded, so his Abanas will get destroyed immediately. Mr. Pro getting the kill. Deadly Zodiac is going to trade that out onto Mr. Pro. Hawkeye is also going to trade that out onto Deadly. We have a 4v1 situation. Mira, last standing player for Evolution. That is Unseen. He's behind this mirror trying to hold this. He is going to drop and down Paul. However, Hawkeye is going to pick up that kill. Very nice attack coming from Team Pro. I mean, they were really able to shut down the roam game, which was, I guess, pretty good. I mean, it held out for quite a while, but not that long. Looks like the defense got a little bit too aggressive with Pro, not knowing that they had all of their angles covered.
Well, pretty much for Armory, if they could hold down the CCTV room, if defenders hold down CCTV room, you stop that push from that wall coming into Armory. if attackers take over CCTV room, that's it. They have no one to come flank them. They're comfortable from behind them now. All they have to do is just make that push.
You're absolutely right. I mean, that's what I think almost every team does. I mean, that's really the advantage that every team wants. I mean, it's the most advantageous spot. You can't get flanked. It's hard for the team to get their shots off because you have the superior angles. And like you said, once that wall gets opened up, looks like it's just game over from there.
Pretty much. Well, let's see where Team Pro goes this time.
Looks like Team Pro is actually gonna go for the same bomb sites. Typically for the Team Pro side, we're gonna see Hawkeye and Pro slay out for their team. However, they do have a bit of a roster change. Looks like they're picking up Cookies for this match, and they're also gonna pick up Youngster Paul, who's a new addition to their roster. So I'm really interested to see how this is gonna work out for them. Not their typical roster, so I don't know if that's gonna be advantageous or, you know, detrimental to them. But for the most part, it looks like it's gonna be advantageous.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Looks like Paul's gonna set up these Valkyrie cams on the outside and on the inside of Objective B.
Smart move. That's where they're gonna push from.
Going on to the Evolution side, looks like Hawkeye's gonna attempt to spawn peek. Fruity damage is out. Oh, not Fruity damage. Fruity Nuts is gonna take some damage, but not a whole lot. Just barely enough to make him aware of his presence.
They do have a good hit with the spawn peeking. They always come out successful. And even if they don't kill, they hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, in my personal opinion, a spawn peek isn't necessary to even get kills. I mean, you can get kills, which would be even better. But in my opinion, if you're roaming or spawn peeking, your goal should be mostly to damage the enemy as much as you can, so that way when they do push onto you, they're already at half health and at the health disadvantage.
And making them wait there trying to pick you off. Wasting their time.
Looks like Thermite and Thatcher are going to open up the same wall that Team Pro opened up. Cookies is behind this mirror, and she is going to try to hold this out with Mr. Pro.
Good job in opening the wall early on in the round.
Looks like for the most part, the push is going to come from that wall, as Sodi is going to try to take control over CCTV, which she has done. Looks like we're seeing a 5-man OBJ for Mr. Pro's team. This is not, you know, typically favored. Yeah, this isn't really something that I've seen from them, so I don't know how this is gonna play out.
Let's see, you don't know.
Alright. Looks like Deadly Zodiac is gonna open up the wall in CCTV at the front door to try to get that angle. A little bit more of a slower push coming from Evolution. However, Unseen is gonna get into a gunfight of his own onto this mirror. However, oh, my bad. Sodi is gonna open up the wall even more with his mirror, with his Habana. Mr. Pro is gonna pick up the kill onto Road Rage. That is the first kill of the game.
Well, right now we have a 4v5.
Yep, Evolution is in the lead. Or actually, my bad, is actually in the disadvantage, I meant to say. Mr. Pro is in the lead. Sedge is also going to take some heavy damage. He's about 15 HP, maybe less. He's going to need a reset here. Looks like Sodi is going to try to plant at the door if he can get it, but they have to get rid of that mirror. They are not going to be able to do anything with that mirror and that smoke cooling that down. Me being that smoke player, he is going to smoke it off, trying to delay that push. Unseen going to pick up the kill onto Youngster Paul. It is a 4-on-4 situation. Me is going to get the kill on the scene. Mr. Pro is also going to get the kill onto Deadly while Fruity trades that out for Cookies. It's a 2-on-3 situation. Mr. Pro's picking up the kill onto Sodi. It's Fruity Nuts all by himself with the SMG-11. He switches his guns and he's going to... he's not going to have enough time to plant. That was a very intense last few seconds, but... Holy shit. Very nice slaying. Yeah, holy shit, that was intense.
They did make that push. They did very, very well. If they only had a few more seconds to make a plan, they would have done really good.
Yeah, no. I feel like what happened for the Evolution squad is they're losing confidence. You know, once you see, you know, that team that's you know, that first pick onto you, or when you see them get that first round onto you, you start losing confidence to, you know, play properly. You know, you don't peek as fast, you get scared to engage in gunfights with the enemy, and, you know, if you lose your confidence like that, I mean, it's practically game over.
Agreed.
But looks like we're gonna see, Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I mean, being scared of the enemy is probably the last thing you want to do in a game like Siege. But for the
See what they do in
defensive
the
side,
next
we're
one.
gonna see a similar hold here by Evolution. Deadly Zodiac still on that Echo. Looks like OhRaez and Sodi are gonna get set up in the same spot, but I don't see how this is gonna work any better than last time. I mean, I like the Pulse and Bandit holding this down, but it didn't really seem to work out well the first time. So, I mean, maybe they're trying to, you know, do something differently here that I don't know about. I don't know.
Hey, let's hope them luck, you know, if they know what they're doing and they know to adapt to the other team. Let's see how they play it.
Actually, it looks like OhRaez is going to play below the bomb sites, which is what I agree Pulse should do. He can deny that plant from anywhere.
Might move on sending him down, but hopefully his team doesn't need him in the last seconds.
Alright, looks like Sodi is going to hold this CCTV by himself, while Fruity is going to try to hold on to East Stairs. He is going to get droned out by Meat, however, and that will push him back into this office area.
Good job. See how he's holding CCTV this time?
Actually, looks like Hawkeye is going to be the first to enter the building, and it looks like he's on the hunt for Pulse. He knows Pulse is downstairs, and he's going to try to get him out to secure that plant for his team. Looks like Unseen is actually going to grab a double kill onto Mr. Pro and Youngster. That is 2 people down for Pro's team. Wow, I actually don't know if that was a spot peek. I think they rushed the
I
objectives.
just saw it, yeah.
Alright, Hawkeye is taking his time trying to make it up, but he is going to pre-fire some shots that show at Sodi's direction. However, none of them are going to land. Alright, so what I see right now is I see Team Pro taking it slowly, especially after those picks. I mean, I feel like that was a really, you know, confidence downer for them. You know, they just got ripped apart by that mute at the beginning, so they're gonna take it slower.
Well, remember, left on the team is Cookies and what's the other guy's name? Leaving them with
Hawkeye
some-
and Meat.
Leaving them with not the usual team, so we don't know if they're going to be able to keep it up. As we saw before, they lost the lead and they're able to hold it, but the new roster, I don't know so much.
Looks like Hawkeye is gonna get echoed. Looks like me and Mute are actually gonna switch some shots over here. Looks like Unseen with low HP is gonna decide to toss out that Nitro and pick up Meat. Fruity Nuts is also gonna pick up Hawkeye. It is all left up to Cookies for the Team Pro roster. Looks like she is gonna encounter Sodi. She is gonna decide to try to pre-fire him. However, Sodi said fuck that and he's gonna headshot Cookies.
Wow, Cookies went down like that.
Oh my gosh, I actually thought her shots landed. It looks like the reticle was actually on his head, but I guess the shots missed or hit registration. I don't really know what to say about that. But anyway, good defense for Evolution. They really slayed out. You know, they had actually everybody survived their gunfights.
That was pretty nice by Evolution, and they held out CCTV room long enough, as long as they really needed, and that helped them out a lot.
Yeah, no,
Let's hope they adapt.
the risky play from Muke deciding to throw that Nitro. I mean, when you're low like that, you don't really tend to do something as risky, but it looks like it worked out in his favor.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take risks, as we said before. Don't be scared of the other team.
Yeah, no. Looks like we're gonna see a castle strat for what is this, ventilation room and workshop? Yeah, ventilation room and workshop. I've also seen this a lot from Team Pro. They love their mirror and they love their castle strats. I mean, it's a really good strat, but you know, I mean, like I said, I mean, there's flaws to it, and like there's flaws to every strat, and I've seen them use it really well. So, I mean, this could actually win them around if they decide to place the castles properly.
I believe this is ThaBlasian's stat, because he plays with them a lot, and he's called it his own stat.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
the castle on the bathroom wall, the bathroom door.
oh, looks like Cookies is actually gonna use most of her castles upstairs while she holds it with Pro and Hawkeye. Very, That's actually a really nice strat. I like this because on a room like Vent and Workshop, you want upstairs control. So it looks like they're gonna try to slay out upstairs to deny that.
They probably have kill holes looking down as well.
Alright, it looks like Deadly Zodiac and Unseen have seen this, and it looks like they're gonna try to slay out on this office window here. It looks like Free Nuts is also gonna try to help them with this. So it looks like, for the most part, most of the attacking team, which is Evolution, is gonna try to focus on upstairs control before anything else.
I mean, the smart thing for the attackers to do is work. The whole team should work their way from the upstairs to down. Clear out upstairs, then spread out. Like spread
Yes,
out
no,
as a team.
of course. I mean, when you push as a team, you know, you have the numbers advantage. But it looks like they're also aware that they want this advantage. Every team wants the upstairs advantage on a room like this. I mean, it's probably the best thing for you to do. Looks like this wall will get opened up in Armory, and Freedonuts is gonna drone out. He is gonna spot Hawkeye, and he looks like another drone will also spot out Mr. Pro. A little bit of a slower push.
He's been seen, he has to move. Take that drone out and get out of it.
Looks like Fruities is gonna run to Hawkeye. However, Hawkeye is gonna stay at 1 HP. Looks like Hawkeye's gonna finish off OhRaez. That's a pistol kill. Mr. Pro is gonna get the kill on the Sodi, and Fruities is gonna trade that out for Hawkeye. Wow, oh my god, insane fucking play by Hawkeye. Switching to that pistol and picking off that Blackbeard before engaging Thermite with his rifle.
Creativity from this team is outstanding.
Yeah, I know, for sure. It looks like Evolution is actually down 2 people. Well, it looks like the only heavy loss they took was the main Slayer from Team Pro.
Special charge. Stay clear.
Pretty much. And that's a good job. They took out their Slayers. You have to focus on the Slayer. Get rid of them.
Alright, looks like what we're talking about this, the Evolution is actually, you know, taking control of up top. Now they don't have to worry about, like a flank or anything like that. They have that upstairs control. Looks like Pro is gonna try to, I don't know if he's gonna try to run up. He broke that barricade. I don't know. Looks like we're seeing a 4 OBJ. Now, I feel like if they really want to try to get in here. Oh, looks like Cookies is actually gonna pick up Fruity. That is the Thermite. She's also gonna kill the Thermite. Youngster is gonna get another kill onto Unseen with the Nitro Cell. Deli's gonna drop down for the final kills. He picks off me. It's a 1v3 situation, and Youngster Paul's actually gonna deagle Deadly. Yeah, that's the round. I don't know what really broke down for that,
They were doing
for that attack.
well. They held out really good. They took out the one Slayer, leaving them with another one, and the rest of the team should be able to crumble. But I think Team Pro, you know, they just held out very well. They did what they're supposed to do, and they went for the deathmatch.
Yeah, no, that was actually really good, and I think that's what Team Pro was hoping for. Like, I think when they saw Hawkeye die, they weren't really trying to get kills anymore. They were really just trying to waste time, and that's what eventually killed Evolution. I mean, they had 15 seconds left, and that forced Deadly Zodiac, their Ashe player, to drop down. I mean, at that point, there's nothing else you could do. I mean, especially since I think the bomb carrier got killed in another room, the only thing you can do at that point is go for kills.
Yeah, with that little time on the clock, that's the only thing you could do.
But nonetheless, a very good hold by Team Pro. Looks like round-wise, we are gonna see Team Pro in the round advantage 3-1.
So the next one is a good one for them.
Yeah, and I've seen Deadly on this Echo. And I've seen him do, like, hold out Hawkeye, which is probably one of the best things you want to do. I mean, the first person you should focus on echoing is their Ashe main. I mean, I think almost every team has a person that is designated for Ashe or that plays Ashe a lot. And to slow down her 3 speed and her damage, that's really heavy.
I mean, let's be honest, there's no such thing as an Ashe main, they're just Jaeger mains on attack. Remember that.
Yeah, and same thing, vice versa, there's no such thing as a Jaeger main, only Ashe is on defense.
Shout out to the Russian Badger.
Alright, looks like they're gonna try to Unseen and Fruity as long as Deadly's with Deadly's yokai are gonna try to hold upstairs like Team Pro did them.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's say even though Team Evolution doesn't really take a win today, but they still did win. The more you practice with the champions, the more you play with them, the better your team gets.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And especially if you're holding out, you know, yourself even a little bit just to get a round or two on the champions is heavy in itself. Looks like Meat is actually gonna, I think, accidentally team kill Sledge. That is Mr. Pro down. Whoa.
This is another time we've seen them team kill, isn't it?
Actually, no, I think this is the first time, but Hawkeye's gonna kill Unseen while Meat picks up the pre-fire through the wall. Looks like Evolution is in the 3 to 4 disadvantage. Deadly Zodiac still playing underneath. I think his yokai got destroyed. Pulse is pulsing him. He's telling his team where to really focus their attack. But I think all 3 players are OBJ, and the attacking team have secured up top. Looks like we see a fuse being played by Cookies. Looks like she's gonna decide to fuse a bomb the A objective, and that will pick off Road Rage. That is a 4v2 situation. Not looking too hot for the Evolution lineup. However, they could still make this comeback happen if they decide to play their angles and stuff properly. Looks like Kake is just gonna hold down the stairs, and he's gonna decide to move down with me and try to pick off these last 2 kills. Cookies and Youngster Paul are gonna watch these hatches and these openings just to make sure no one tries to rotate out of the room, so that way they're attacking. They're down. Yeah, they're trying to basically it's checkmate from here. I mean, you can't really move out of your current position because of up top, and you can't run out of the room because, I mean, you're stuck. I mean, tech team's already making their way in, and as I say that, Youngster Paul's gonna pick off Zodi. It's all up to Deadly on this yokai, and he will get killed by the thermite charge. Oh my god. I don't know why he stayed there. I don't think he. Oh, he was aware. He was aware. He did it on purpose. He wanted to get killed because I don't think he thought he could clutch. I don't think he thought he could clutch up.
Wow, that's so little confidence right there, bro. Honestly, that's not something I like to see. At least try your best.
Yeah, no, I mean, especially from Full Arsenal and Penguin Power. I mean, against Trash, Penguin Power. Yeah, I mean, Penguin Power really proved. I mean, even if it's a 1v4 or 1v whatever, you could still clutch up. I mean, you could use that to your advantage and just have them come to you 1 by 1. I mean, it's not game over.
Well, hopefully they do better the next time, but honestly, that was something I don't like to see. I don't like to see a person give up like that.
Yeah, no, especially when your team is already at a disadvantage 3 to 1. I mean, you never know. Anything could happen. You know, maybe you pull something out of nowhere and you put your team at a 3 and 2. That'll leave you at better odds, and that'll make the other team realize, you know, maybe these guys aren't as bad as we thought. Maybe they actually, you know what to do.
I strongly agree.
I mean, when a team's like at an advantage like that, what you really want to do is show them that you're not going to be an easy win. Show them that they really have to work for the win.
You were able to get at least 1 kill, which you know what? At least hurt them. Show them that you one person, because the next time they come around, they're gonna come back heavy again.
All right, looks like Unseen, Fruity. Looks like most of the attacking team is gonna try to focus on upstairs and try to take control over this CCTV. Looks like Unseen's actually gonna send in the drone for his team. Hawkeye is keeping control of below as Jaeger, and it looks like Pro is aware that they are in CCTV. He got the call out, and he's gonna hold this angle. He's gonna try to get an easy pick, but however, that's gonna work against him as Unseen gets the kill on the Mr. Pro. Very nice kill. I don't think he was really expecting that. However, Hawkeye just got spotted going back into the room. They know that most of their forces are actually in the office and the armory. I'm not really seeing work from this Thatcher Thermite combo. Looks like almost a minute down, and they're just now opening up this armory wall.
If they're able to open it, that's already half of the work already done.
Looks like Cody is going to try to create a Pico for himself by making a hole into CCTV's wall. Twitch is also gonna take a lot of damage. I don't know if she's gonna try to reset herself or I don't know. Looks like she's gonna decide to pre-fire down this hallway. However, Hawkeye is actually gonna pick up the kill onto Twitch through the wall.
Wow, that's a pretty nice wall bang.
Yeah, no, that was, looks like he got killed from his own peek hole. Unseen is actually going to trade that kill out onto me. 3-on-3 situation, anything can happen. Deadly Zodiac playing downstairs, he's just watching for the rotation. And I think that's all he really wants to deny. Looks like he's going to open up below, but Cookie's playing Mira is going to get the kill onto Unseen.
Activating drone.
Cookie's holding a very tight angle, will get spotted out soon by this drone.
I know I'm quiet, but I gotta be honest. Watching these matches, there's a lot of crazy moments, and you get so focused into the game.
Yeah, it looks like Deadly Zodiac is also taking heavy damage. Sodi's just opening up this wall even further, and Cookies is gonna prep her nitro. She's just holding it, waiting for the eventual push to come out. She tosses it out, blows it up. It's not gonna hit anybody.
She's not gonna get nothing with that.
20 seconds left on the clock, and very slow push coming from the attacking side. I mean, it doesn't look like they're really too keen on trying to push in until they really have to, which is 15 seconds, which is hit right here. Looks like they're gonna try to rush in. Youngster Paul's gonna pick up Sodi. Youngster Paul's also gonna pick up Road Rage. Looks like it's all up to Ash, and looks like he's gonna decide to, yeah, it looks like she's gonna have to run in, pick up the kill onto Hawkeye. However, Cookies is gonna finish off that kill. That is 5-1, match number 114 Pro.
Cookies has been doing really well, if you notice. She's been doing really well for her team right now.
Yeah, I know. For a new sub, I mean, she's really proven herself. And what I like to see is she's not, from what I've seen personally, she's not really a Slayer. She's the support player they really do need. I mean, not having their regular roster, you know, they really needed that a support player to help them, and her being that really good support player along with Meat is gonna work for them.
And she's been a very good support. She's been there when she's been where they need her to be all the time. That's what a support player does.
All right, welcome back. This is map number 2. We are seeing Evolution in Team Pro. Arsonistt, what do you think of the plays that happened last game?
Well, to be honest with you, the only thing I've seen wrong with Evolution is how much they hold down objective. Like, holding down objective is good, but you need to spread your man out. They did well when they had, I forgot which player was holding down CCTV room, and they did well that round, and I hope they learned from that.
Yeah, no, Evolution has a really good defense, so I mean, really seeing Team Pro try to, well, not really try, but actually executing their coordination properly, you know, picking off their kills, winning their gunfights, are actually really putting them at the advantage, even though Evolution is better on defense.
Exactly. And the way the Team Pro, they always spawn peek. By this time, they did it to them on the same map last game they had in the tournament. They should expect it right now. They should know that this is going to happen.
Yeah, for the defense, we actually are seeing Evolution, and on the attack, we are going to see Team Pro. For the Evolution lineup, we're not seeing anybody too different. Looks like we're going to see a really old, well, not really old, but looks like we're going to see, you know, the typical 5 you want for a game mode like Bomb. But what I do see is actually a Capital on the attacking side. I haven't seen a lot of Capital in really the tournaments before. I've seen it be used, you know, effectively if you know how to use them, but not a lot of players typically do. What people usually use Capital for is mainly, you know, the fire arrow. I mean, as soon as bomb plan goes down, it's like the last remaining seconds, you can fire arrow it and no one's going to be able to defuse it, even if you long arm.
Exactly, and besides that, the fact that they could block off the room, smoke it up, block off the door with the fire arrows, and then hold that you have enough time to plant right there. They can't see you because of the smoke, and they can't come into the room because of the fire.
And on a map like Oregon, where flanks are typical, that's really good, because you could fire, you don't even have to fire arrow the objective. You could have your teammates watch it and fire off the flanking rotation. I mean, it's basically, I'm not going to say checkmate, but it's a really good attack.
Well, let's see if the team knows how to use it. Or
Looks like me and somebody, I forgot, I can't really see. Looks like me and another drone is actually going to drone for Hawkeye as he opens up the kitchen wall into meeting. Looks like for the attacking side, looks like Fruity's actually gonna get knifed by Mr. Pro, who is holding up, who's holding up Attic. Oh my god. I mean, I'm surprised. Who was that? I'm surprised Jaeger didn't hear that. But looks like Mr. Pro has control of upstairs in the meeting room, and Hawkeye has the ground floor secured. So basically, they have an easy attack right now. There looks like that Habana is gonna drone and open up that my bad hatch. I don't know what to say right now.
And I know for a fact, Oregon is Team Pro's map. If you remember, they love the game. They love the map Oregon.
It looks like Mr. Pro is actually gonna pick up Road Rage onto. Not onto, but that's actually gonna pick up the kill onto mute, which is Road Rage.
A bomb has been located.
Looks like Yuxerfall is just gonna try to open up this angle for him onto the wall, looking at the hatch. Unseen is actually in a really bad position. He just got flashed, and he can't get out. They're watching his rotation. He's stuck in the laundry room corner. Looks like Zodiac is actually gonna try to help him out here and let him know when the drop down's coming. He has his yokai. He's trying to provide as much support as he can, but I don't think it's gonna help out a lot. In the meantime, looks like Hawkeye is really already in. Well, not in B-set, but he has control of the hallway. He's gonna get the kill onto Sodi, and looks like he's gonna decide to try to rush Mira. However, Mira rotated back. He's gonna body Unseen, which is Mira. Debbie Zodiac is gonna pick up Mr. Pro. It's all up to Echo. Looks like Hawkeye will kill Debbie Zodiac with a pistol. Very nice aggressive push coming from Hawkeye. I feel like where they went wrong is they focused way too much on the hatch. I mean, Hawkeye relatively made it downstairs and into the hallway without being undetected. I mean, that's just really bad, especially with a player like Ash, who has a lot of damage on her gun, a lot of fire rate, and, you know, really fast. That's really bad.
You know, the focus on the hatch should be the hatch not opening. Once it's open, you have to watch that room from afar and always have somebody watching the other side. Watch your flank.
And definitely, and that's what they executed here. They always had somebody droning for Hawkeye, and I think they had about 3 people, 3 to 4 people on the hatch to keep them distracted, so they were really unaware of his presence trying to move down, or moving down.
I gotta really call it, the MVP so far has been the supports. The support team, the support part of the team has done really well so far.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
And they're very underrated. Support is always very underrated. But you have to understand how much a team needs the support. They need that player to drone, the one that's not going for the kills. They need that player a lot.
Looks like we are going to see a laundry and storage room hold again, but looks like Team Pro is actually going to hold meeting. It looks like they put about, I think, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4. About...
All the barricades go upstairs. I believe only 3 barricades are downstairs.
Yeah, it looks like they have a mirror downstairs, which is going to be held off by me, and looks like Mr. Pro, Hawkeye, and Cookies are actually going to castle off and mirror the, the meeting hall. Really nice hold, and for some reason I see, what is it, Arbire on the hatch? I have no idea what purpose that serves, but, I mean, Deadly Zodiac picking up Glaz, I don't feel like he's going to be able to do much. I feel like he can be useful on a strat like this, and, you know, Glaz after his nerf probably isn't really a viable pick, but that's all my opinion. It might work for them.
Right now. Oh, I'm sorry, I was going to say Team Pro right now, they're only focused right now on the hatches. They're making sure the hatches are safe. As long as the hatches are safe, downstairs rotation is always safe. That's all they're doing right now.
Looks like the main lobby hatch is actually going to get opened up by Thatcher and Habana. Looks like their castle player, which will be Cookies, and their mirror player, which will be Paul, actually rotated back downstairs. They're playing it smart. They know as soon as that gets opened up, they really want to focus on downstairs.
There's no more need for them to be upstairs now, because what they were up there for is done.
Looks like Mr. Pro is still going to be the designated player to try to hold off meeting for as long as he can. Looks like I don't think anyone's actually really going to try to challenge him. Looks like Unseen's probably trying to hold down an angle onto him, but Mr. Pro is really being, you know, that support player. However, he is going to get picked up by Twitch, which is Unseen, and he's going to headshot Mr. Pro. I think I said that twice.
I believe Mr. Pro is one of their slayers, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, right now, the Slayers we see are actually the only players we see with kills are Hawkeye and Pro. Look, as I said, that me is going to get his first kill with the smoke gas onto Sodi, trying to push down the stairs. Now, a minute left on the clock, and we're seeing a really slow push coming from the attacking side. Looks like Fruity is actually trying to focus on that Jaeger that is actually holding on upstairs attic. And that would be Hawkeye. I feel like they really need to focus on getting the bomb plant down right now. If they don't, they're gonna waste way too much time. Oh, looks like they're gonna try to plant right now. But if they're gonna have a roam upstairs, then you need to really be aggressive and try to slow down Evolution's plan. And it looks like Evolution's gonna spend a lot of time on that. It looks like Meat's gonna pick up another kill with a gas onto Unseen.
Wow, not too many gas kills that we see.
Yeah, no, Me is actually doing a fantastic job holding this down. He knows that both players, or two players, are actually upstairs, and Zodiac is actually gonna just hold down bomb. He's just gonna watch for the actual defuse, but Fruity Nuts is gonna kill Hawkeye, Youngster Paul is gonna nitro deadly Zodiac, and Road Rage is gonna pick up Cookies. Looks like the defuse will happen by Paul, and no one's gonna stop him! Fruity Nuts is gonna get the kill onto me. Wow, okay, that flipped almost instantaneously against Evolution.
Yeah, that was crazy.
No, oh my, okay, so what happened? Evolution was holding down the angle onto the bomb with glass, and Team Pro knew that. They knew they needed somebody to really get him out of there, and I don't think Smoke wanted to waste one of his gas grenades trying to get him because he knew he would just back off. So what they decided to opt to do is get a player with the nitro cells to really kill him. And as soon as Glass went down, they were like, okay, it's clear the last player is going to try to push down and deny the plant that way. So what they did is they tried to send a player to go after him while the defuse went down.
Attackers need to locate
Good
and
planning
defuse
by
bombs.
Team Pro.
Yeah, no, they've really proven to, you know, be good backed up in a corner, if you want to say, you know.
Zodiac did a good job. He held out. He even though odds were against him, he knew what his job was. He didn't get nervous. He held out his job. His team died on him, and he couldn't hold it long enough, but he tried his best.
Yeah, and that's why I said personally, him playing Glass probably wasn't going to provide much. I mean, he was able to hold it down. He has a high damage rifle, thermal scope, yada yada yada, but
10 seconds left
in terms of a map like Oregon, I don't think Glass is really a viable option. I mean, yeah, you have your long hallways and corridors, but I'd probably rather go with like an Ash or, you know, somebody else, you know, who could really bring that slaying power more than Glass.
I mean, looking at the roster they picked, they pretty much, it seems like they were expecting to go dorms, attack dorms, and sadly, you know, it's either dorms or bedroom for the meta, so they probably made that wrong decision and they paid for it.
Looks like Youngster Paul is gonna spot out, I think that is Jaeger, and Mr. Pro's gonna pick up the kill on the Fruity Nuts, which is Jaeger. So what I've seen so far from Team Pro is they drone for each other, and they put their Slayers really trying to heavily push, and that's exactly what happened. Sledge, Mr. Pro, and Hawkeye, which is Ash, you know, really get droned in by a support player, and they push in and they attack simultaneously. So that way they don't have one Slayer being down, that way they have two up and guarantee the kill instead of trying to take a 50-50 chance.
This is exactly why we have a lot of pickups. Like their teammate would be down, and they deny the other teammate from the other opposition to confirm kill, and then they push one go in as a distraction and shoot, other one comes in at the same time from another angle, sometimes from the same door. That way you both can't die. Well, you know, either both of you survive or one of you survive, but you're taking somebody with you.
Looks like Sledge has secured up top attic in the meeting, and Hawkeye really securing a meeting room base level. So we're seeing a similar attack. You know, nothing really too special. Hawkeye, I think, is probably going to try to opt to go down these back basement stairs, which I think he will do. Unseen going to get the kill on the Sledge, which is Mr. Pro. So we're seeing a very similar attack. I mean, nothing really too different, and I think they know that this is a winning formula, and they're going to try to stick with it. But looks like Unseen is actually downed, and I don't think he's going to be able to get revived. I think he's going to get picked up here momentarily by Cookies or Paul or me, even.
He's trapped. He's trapped. He's not coming back.
Actually, He might actually get revived. Oh, never mind.
wow.
He's gonna get the kill onto Unseen. Never mind. I thought differently. He was actually making it back to Pulse, and I thought that was actually gonna happen. Looks like Deadly is actually holding down this back basement stairs by himself as Mira. Hawkeye is being really aggressive and pushing him. Flashbangs are coming in from the hatch. Looks like 3 people are still on the hatch for the attacking team, which is Team Pro. Hawkeye trying to drone out the supply room. He knows a player is definitely going to be in here, and he wants to attack that. Looks like his drone is going to get shot by Mira. Looks like he will get the headshot on to Mira as she tries to peek him. Looks like OhRaez is actually going to rotate back around and try to pick up Ash as a last defense. Never mind, he's going to rotate back. Like I said, that Capital really stopping that rotation. Smoke is actually doesn't know what to do. They can't see because of the smoke grenades from Capital. Hawkeye's going to get the kill onto Pulse. It is all up to Smoke to try to win this for his team. It is Sodi with the shotgun.
All the time.
They know where he is. He's trapped. Hawkeye's on his left, and they're watching the rotation with the Capital. And, you know, with I think 2 other people also on hatch. He
All
either gets...
Smoke needs to do is hold it.
Actually, no. Yeah, I mean, Smoke actually should probably go for it. Looks like he's gonna down Hawkeye and gonna kill him, but that's actually gonna play against him as Youngster Paul kills him. I mean, there's nothing he could do. I mean, he had to defuse the bomb. The bomb went down, it was planted.
Wait a minute. The bomb was put down? I didn't even see the plant.
Yeah, no, no, definitely. I think they planted on the laundry machine. Yeah, I think that's exactly what they did. I think they planted the bomb onto the laundry machine, and it was checkmate from there. Like I said.
That happened too fast.
Yeah, my bad. I probably should have said that because even I barely noticed it. But like I said, that Capital, oh my god, so powerful, so powerful. So what they did was they wanted to stop the immediate push. So they decided to fire arrow first to stop them from pushing, and then on top of that, they used the smoke arrow right on top of it. So number 1, you can't push through it, and number 2, you can't see. So it basically makes it to the point where that rotation is now cut off for a few seconds. And they also did on the hallway. So it was really checkmate for them. Unless Sodi somehow was able to get a flank upstairs, which I doubt, then, you know, it was checkmate.
Team Pro's been doing pretty good so far. Team Evolution's been holding out nicely, but not good enough. I'm sorry, but not good enough.
Yeah, it looks like so far in this match, we're really seeing that it come down to like the remaining seconds. You know, it's not necessarily like they're getting completely wiped, but like again, they just need to get their picks and secure their gunfights before anything. They know Hawkeye is their number 1 slayer, and they're trying to trade him. They're trying to also be, you know, a slayer, so they're trying to focus on kills more than trying to focus on getting bomb plants.
That might be what's hurting them. I mean, honestly, what the best thing they could do right now is try to hold them off from getting to objective. You're giving them a walkthrough through the building without having to worry about anything.
Looks like the Youngster Paul is going to get picked up by Twitch, which is unseen, trying to place down a camera. And looks like her camera, of course, will get taken out. For Smoke, looks like we're going to see Smoke really holding down this this armory here. He has the SMG-11, and he's been spotted by the Twitch cam. Wow, I think that was really sloppy on the Valkyrie's part. I mean, she probably should have focused on getting her cameras up first before reinforcing anything.
Pretty much. That's what Valkyrie should always do. And it took her too long to throw that camera outside and risk it and have to pay for it. That's already 1 man down from the beginning.
Looks like Dilly Zodiac is actually going to be Jackal as Unseen picks up another kill on Meat, which is Smoke. So now they have the armory advantage. You know, nothing is really going to stop them from that. And I think you know that personally, Arsonistt, I love my Jackal. I mean, Jackal is so powerful when he's used properly. He has smoke grenades to cover a bomb plate, and he can spot out the road. And Deadly Zodiac is actually going to get the kill onto Cookies, and Hawkeye's going to trade that out onto OhRaez, and Mr. Pro is also going to get another kill onto Sodi. It is a 3v2, Evolution in the lead. Fruity Nuts is going to pick up Mr. Pro. It is all up to Hawkeye as Jaeger. Going to trade some shots back and forth between him and Ash. Looks like he's waiting for this hallway, and he will get killed by Unseen by Twitch. So, like I said, I mean, Jackal is such a powerful operator. I mean, when, okay, if you think about it logically, okay, let's just think about things logically here. So,
Jackal is a hunter. He's a hunter. That's
yeah,
his job.
yeah, no, and especially since his only counter is Caveira. So, in this tournament or in upper rank play, you see teams barely run or even at all run Caveira. I mean, and as soon as you know that there's nothing that they can do to hide their footprints. So, especially on a roam heavy team such as Team Pro, if you can spot out their footprints, you know where they are, you don't really have to worry about a flank because you're already in the know.
Pretty much. You know how I play my Jackal. I hunt them down, I watch their
Defenders, protect your
footprints,
bombs
and
from
I
being
find them,
defused
and
by
I don't
attackers.
mark them, I don't tag them, that way I'm hunting them and they have no idea I'm coming for them.
Yeah, no, that's actually how a lot of people play Jackal. I mean, personally, I don't think you should even really, like, I agree with you. I don't think you should spot footprints out right away. I mean,
Located a bomb.
what you should do is you should follow the footprints until you see, like, a really bright orange or, like, a really dark red. And once you start seeing that, then you should scan them and then try to, like, make them aware that you're close to them. You know, and since they don't know if you scan them from afar,
10 seconds.
they don't know you're right there and you can secure the kill.
Pretty much, they don't know where you scan. See, they know you're following them, but they don't know how close you are to them. And the best thing you can do, honestly, is have a teammate with you, block the roamer inside a room, and take them out with your teammate.
So, looks like we have Sodi here. He's gonna shoot out the floor onto the window, and this could also work out. I mean, he could smoke up onto the window, stop the jump in, and he can watch if planet is gonna go down. Actually, as soon as we were talking about Caveira and Jackal, we actually are going to see Caveira being played by Unseen. Dilly Zodiac is going to get spotted out, and me is going to secure the kill onto Deadby. I mean, this slaying power coming from Team Pro is just absolutely massive, and I think Evolution knows that. That's why they picked Jackal. Well, not Jackal, but Caveira. They know that if they can secure even just one interrogation, they can really turn the tables. Looks like Unseen is actually going to down me, but he doesn't know that because of the points. Because there are no points in ESL play or Pro League play, if you guys know. Looks like Hawkeye took heavy damage, and I think me is actually gonna get picked up really late here by Mr. Pro. Mr. Pro is actually trading shots onto Unseen, which is Caveira, and he will pick up that kill. So it is a 3-on-5 situation, and Evolution is at the disadvantage.
Good job on Evolution. They just wanted to scare them the champions, and that's how you get better.
Now, it looks like all 3 defenders are upstairs, and they're just going to decide to hold up. They don't really want a confrontation downstairs, especially, you know, after they know that they've already made their presence down there. It's just really not worth it anymore. Looks like we will see a reset coming from the attacking team as well, onto Hawkeye.
Drone activated.
Actually, looks like Paul is actually attacking Master Bedroom by himself. I think he's just trying to make the other team scared and just trying to get the angles. Looks like he will get the angle and he will down Sodi. However, he will not pick up the kill. It's basically a 2v5 at this point unless they can secure Smoke's revive. Looks like OhRaez picking up the kill onto Hawkeye, which is Ash. Very nice play by Pulse here. Mr. Pro's gonna finish off Sodi with the grenade kill. Now it's a 2v4 situation. J-Cook is out the window. OhRaez is trying to get the kill on the Blackbird out the window. I mean, Fruity Nut's taking heavy damage, and he is gonna secure the kill onto Mr. Pro. This is a very intense game, like super intense. And Nitrocell is gonna come out from Pulse, get the kill onto me, but J-Cookies is gonna trade that out for Fruity Nuts. It's a 1v2 situation. Pulse is trading shots back and forth with Blackbeard. Looks like
Rotation is closed as long as somebody's on that window.
yeah, youngster Paul is actually gonna get the plant down into the small dorms.
Activating the bomb diffuser.
Now, he knows bomb plants gets down, and he's gonna try to pre-fire the common spot corners, but youngster Paul was in a corner he did not expect and will shut out OhRaez.
That was a
Wow.
great push to see.
Yeah, no, everything happened so fast. I was having a hard time trying to keep up with all that was happening. I think I stuttered my words. Yeah, stuttered my words a little bit, but I think it's all good. I think what really went wrong is Evolution is trying to get kills way too bad. I mean, they're not really being aggressive, but I feel like they're not being aggressive enough, if that makes sense. So they know that the roam game gets shut down almost instantaneously by Team Pro. So I think they're trying to have a roaming presence, but they're just trying to stay alive at this point. They're not really trying to focus on getting kills or poking or anything like that. I think they're just trying to make the other team aware that, hey, we do have roamers and you should be afraid because of a late flank.
Listen, if you're a roamer and the team has good shots and they're always shutting down
Discover the
roam,
location of a bomb.
scare them. Break a window when they're coming to you. Break a window. Shoot at them a little bit, and like try to get the fake a spawn peek where you shoot through the window at them. You know they're coming through there. You scare them and then you back off. Then you switch to another window. You do the same. You waste their time as much as you can. They're a great team. They're a good team, but shooting is not all what Siege is about. It's not all about just shooting.
5 seconds left.
Looks like we're gonna see not a typical lineup coming from Evolution. Like I said, they're picking up Jackal again, and it looks like they've also opted to go with the Capital play. And they've also decided to trade out, I think Thatcher, it was for Buck. And it looks like they're just gonna rush. It looks like they are pushing the bunker entrance heavy, and since most of their roam presence is upstairs, I mean, I don't think they're aware. Looks like Mira just dropped down from the hatch, and now they're aware of that rush presence. Mr. Pro's gonna kill Unseen, so he's gonna trade that out onto Youngster Paul, and now it's just a bloodbath. He's gonna get the kill onto Sodi, and also gonna get the headshot onto Deli Zodiac. However, he will get shotgunned by Buck, that is Mr. Pro. It is all up to Fruity Nuts to try to clutch a 1v3 situation. Castle has went down, which is J Cookies, but she will get picked up right now.
You gotta look at all these bodies on the floor.
Yeah, no, it was an absolute bloodbath. Looks like Fruity Nuts is gonna kill me, and he's expecting the other player. However, he will not secure the shots, and he will get dropped by Fruity. Oh my God, Buck, I had high hopes. I honestly thought he was gonna secure that kill, and I thought it was just gonna be
I'm not gonna
1v2,
even lie.
1v1.
I was rooting for Fruity. I wanted to see that clutch.
Yeah, no, I also wanted to see the play by Fruity. I mean, he did good so far, but it just came down to a matter of health and the angle. Looks like that will be map number 2 for Team Pro. Team Pro securing 5 points, moving up in points for the, or not for the, but on their match. Looks like I think they have 5 more points to go before they meet the qual.